Afternoons to evening. Always have them weird ones. Right. I was out in the garden. That's what I was doing right now. Landscape gardening already. Imagine, remember that last year? Everyone's had amazing gardens this year, I bet. Right, here we go. Right. Coach Helen for YouFit Studio. So I'm going to talk about waiting for good things to happen. Now, there's nothing wrong with patience. I am a fan of patience. Anybody who's watched these for a while knows that I am, it's one of my affirmations I've worked on for some time. It's just, there's my affirmations right behind the screen saying, I am a patient person. Something to work on. Patience is good. All good things come to those who wait. Or does it? There's often that kind of thinking that there's going to be a moment where a door's going to close somewhere and I'm just waiting for the next door to open. So I might be acknowledging that I'm taking a moment here to pause, and actually I'm just waiting now. I'm just waiting for that perfect moment. It's going to happen. It's going to come to me, that glorious moment. So my question to you, if you've ever been in that situation, firstly you'll probably imagine what I was saying to you at the time, but also if you're in this situation now, how long, it's always one of these how long a piece of string questions, how long do you wait, right, for good things to happen? Shutting doors on dogs. Right, how long do you wait for good things to start to happen? Now here's where I'm going to blend in some other things, because this kind of waiting for good things to happen is a bit like, for me, it's a similar saying or a similar thought process of, I'm going to wait for a better time, or I'm going to wait for, I always call it when I talk to clients, I'm waiting for the heavens to open, for angels to start singing, and for somebody to hand me my gym kit and physically, now is the time, ah, angels sing, ah, like that, one of those moments. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never had that moment in life. I have never ever had unicorns dancing through my living room, prancing around with my gym kit on their back going, now is the time to train, Helen. That's an image for you, right? That has never happened. Or now is the time to lose weight. Nothing has actually ever happened in life. There's never been a perfect moment where it's been gift wrapped to me. And if that's ever happened to you, I would love to have got it on film. If a unicorn danced through your living room and gave you your gym kit and prepped your food for you and said, here is the gift of losing weight. Now, only now, may you start because I've danced through your living room. That's never happened ever in the existence of getting healthier or losing weight. So why is it that we always wait for something good to happen? Now, some people will pin that on, right, when they start a process or a health loss journey. They'll pin it on something good has happened and it might be very minor, okay? So I do acknowledge that sometimes that someone will initiate this in their head, that this is the best time to do it. The kids are back at school. My husband is off work for a bit and can look after the kids. Or there's a little bit less work on at work. So this is the best time to do it. This is the best time that I could possibly start to lose weight. This has been gifted to me by my world. That's the equivalent of a unicorn, right? That I acknowledge that that can happen. So is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? I think that it's a good thing to get momentum happening. So to start the process, it is. The challenge I have is someone from a mindset point of view pins the whole process of losing weight on one moment or one good thing to have happened in their lives. That will usually be the undoing of the process relatively quickly. And you say, why are you being negative, Helen? Why are you being negative about this? Oh, I'm not. I'm being, I guess you could say, you hate when people say that. I'm not negative, I'm being a realist. Oh, so annoying. I will go from experience. How's that? So from experience, and this is why I say this, is that firstly, if you think of any successful person in health loss? No, you don't want that. In gaining health and losing body fat, or in a professional capacity, they didn't get successful by waiting for something good to come around the corner. They hustled and they made it happen. So that's number one. So they didn't wait for something to change in their environment or for their kids to go back to school or anything else. They actually did it. They just hustled and got going, right? How they went through that process is another life, of which I've already covered. However, they didn't wait for something good to happen to instigate that forward momentum. Now, for a successful person, if something was to change in their environment again, if you think of those people in your life, they won't stop doing what they're doing because something else changes, right? They keep going, they keep hustling, they keep finding a new way to get through it. And that's the same for weight loss. If, sticking with examples, oh, it's a good one. It's a very obvious one to some degree. If you pin, say, I don't know, October last year, your health loss journey on the kids not being at home and being at school, and this was the best time to start losing weight or to start a health kick, or whatever you want to call it, and then we got to January and the kids were back at school for 3 months. If you place yourself in that person's situation, or yourself, if you've been there, how likely is it that you will maintain your journey? I think you and I both know the answer would be very slim to none, because actually what you're instigating is saying, if this was the good thing that had to happen for me to lose weight, that means that if something happens, the polar opposite of that, so something happens, the opposite, so best thing to happen was, I was waiting for the good thing to happen, and I was a kid going back to school. Oh no, this is now the worst time. I can't possibly lose weight. I'm going to give up. I'm going to quit until the kids go back to school again. All right, that's a very simple, very on point at the moment, on par example of how if you wait for a good thing to happen, where you're going to get undone, or where the process is not going to be sustainable. The thing is that you have to make it happen. Like any successful person, I talked about it live a couple of weeks ago about a bit like this, a bit like not waiting, right? That when is the right time to do something? There is no right time. There's the kickers, right? There is no right or best time to take action and actually start something other than right now, because there is no better. And again, I sound so negative and pessimistic. I'm not. I'm being flat up honest about how somebody always waits till Monday, right? I make a joke about it quite a lot, long term. And if you've been watching some of these, I'll wait till Monday, I'll wait until next month, I'll wait until next year, I'll be waiting forever because I'm still waiting for the best moment to start my health journey, where actually the best time is now. Because if you keep saying to yourself there's a better time, there will always be a better time, because you've not, unless you're Mystic Meg, which case if you are, please give me the lottery numbers. I do hope she's still going. Right? But unless you can see into the future, you will never know and never have a guarantee that there's a best time to start than just to start now. Down, that's it, right? So there was a relatively short one from me today, because really it's to the point, right? If you wait, all good things come to those who wait. Depending on how long you're prepared to wait for, right? Depending on how long you're prepared to wait for. It's not about waiting for another door to open. Open the damn door yourself. If you want to walk through a new door, you gotta do it yourself, right? I could show, this is the thing about that, I've used this analogy before. I can show somebody a million different doors of how to lose weight and how to get it done. They gotta decide to actually walk through it and take action and do something about it, right? So remember that. You don't wait, you wait the rest of your life sometimes. So only successful people hustle, right? Successful people at weight loss, in life, in jobs, business, they hustle, right? They don't wait for somebody to hand them the best possible moment to get a business up and running. They don't wait for the best possible moment to make decisions. They make them and they do it. And it's no different when it comes to a health journey or a fat loss journey, right? Did they wait? Think about the people you know. Did they wait for something? No, they just got it done, right? If you're waiting, you're very passive. You're very passive in the process. You're very passive in life, right? You can influence your own path. You can be proactive in taking action and making your own pathway. Make it happen, right? Don't wait for it to be gifted to you. Create that gift yourself. Give it to yourself and say, right, this is the best thing I can give myself. This is the best time. I'm going to create it for myself because it's right now, right? Ooh, I got quite passionate there for a moment. No, I won't apologise. I think this is something I get passionate about, because going on, just touching, as I said I would, on pause mentality. Pause mentality will be somebody who, the example I used, will start something and will then, because it's not the best situation, pause it until that good situation or the best situation comes around again, we'll instigate, then pause, then instigate, then pause, and keep pausing and pausing all the way through the journey until another best situation comes round. The outcome of that, if you're somebody that also does that, which is also very common, is that you will generally always be treading water. So you may lose some weight in slow increments, gain a little bit here and there, but always then treading water, gain a little bit, lose a little bit, gain a little bit, lose a little bit, gain, just like you're saying, waiting for the good moment, not a good moment, waiting for a good moment, not a good moment. And that's a treading water mentality. And again, ultimately, I'm going to say, well, someone's not continuously losing weight, so arguably that is still better. However, people can stay in this thought process for as long as they're prepared to wait, right? As long as they're prepared to wait and be patient, and always be patient. Now again, to repeat, patience is good. Creating action is better, right? Patience for gathering a plan, yes. Patience for having a strategy to how to instigate that plan and maintain that plan, yes. Waiting for 3 years to then do the plan, no, I would say. Okay, so if you're in that situation right now, you're like, I'm just going to wait until the summer, I'm going to wait until half term is over, I'm going to wait until work is less busy, I'm going to wait until I'm going to wait until ... If you're waiting until ... know that you are likely to be also someone who'll get to the ... and find something else to wait for, right? Talking about stuff that people don't really talk about, right? However, if you're serious, if you really want to get it done, if you really want to just start, then start. Just start. Get it done. Right. So tomorrow, FOMO. Do you know when my nieces, oh, I don't give away my age. My nieces are both teenagers now, which is horrendous. And they're all on social media and there are lots of stuff. But my nieces, do you know how has this? When you get sent stuff on a WhatsApp message and you then have to Google it to find out what the acronym means, it's not a good place to be in. Old. FOMO. She did that. Fear of missing out. There you go. Fear of missing out tomorrow. Quite a good one. Right. Enjoy what is left of the evening and weather. And I will catch you tomorrow.